Stephen King. The guy who seems to be behind half the beloved creepy / Halloween movies. He's also gotten so many people into reading because they're walking around the store and they go, hey, I know that guy. I know that guy. I like his movies. So they pick up that book and then they just never stop reading. It's always a trap. And then you have me, who if I see a Stephen King trailer, I will start intensely scrolling on my phone or staring at something off in the distance until that trailer is over so I can actually sleep at night still. I'm a huge wimp, yes, I know that. I've accepted it. I hope you can too. But scary books I think I can do. Maybe, hopefully. Please let me be able to sleep after I finish filming this video. All right, I'm gonna stop putting this off. Let's just go start reading our first Stephen King book ever. I'm scared. I'm really, really scared. Let's get some reading done.
You ready for this breaking news?
What?
I've determined that my back taste buds do not like the taste of tea.
Your back taste buds? Oh, so your back taste buds are like all my taste buds.
So,
I don't want to put tea in my mouth ever again. This is truly my first time reading like a scary book that isn't just a chill YA mystery. I'm currently sitting here scared in my own house. I've been here all day. There's nobody else here. I feel like I'm reading really slow right now. I also have a migraine, so reading this in Texas with nobody having firearms in the store is just a little funny because in Texas there would have been like, if the store would have been like, yeah, I got some. Oh, Texas. I'm in fact very scared now, and I'm gonna put the book down and go to bed. I can't watch horror movies, I can't go to Halloween horror nights or any scare activities or haunted houses, and I can't read horror books. This is much more doable, I will say, but I'm scared. I'm going to bed now. These will just be spooky time books, because I'm not putting myself through this any other time of year. Good night. Hello. It's the next night. It's pretty late already because I went to go do stuff outside of the house. Shockingly, I know. I made it outside. Who would have guessed? Luckily, there wasn't mist outside, but we're still reading The Mist. I really wanted to get this done in one night because it's only 160 pages, but I only have 40 pages left. So would it be better for my sanity not to put the spooky music back on while I finish this book? Yeah. Is it better for the vibes if I put the spooky music back on? Yeah. So that's what we're gonna do, okay? And then after I'm done with this one, I'm gonna pick up another Stephen King book and hopefully it's just as good. Because this has been brilliant writing so far. I will say, I'm very, very used to reading writing by female authors and from a female gaze, so reading from a male gaze is a bit of a shock to the system every once in a while. I can't lie, but it's still very good. I'm just used to a view on the world that is more similar to mine, so it's good to step out of that comfort zone, I guess. But this is also scary. Oh, so good, so creepy by just a book. I've never been this creeped out by a book. As you saw earlier, I just can't watch horror movies. So to actually be able to have some of Stephen King's stories that I can just read instead of watching, I think all of his movies are from books, so I could read all of them, which is great. So then I kind of know what's going on still, but I don't have to scar my own little brain. I'm really shaky right now. I don't know what's going on with me. Am I low? I don't think I'm low. I just had Chick-fil-A. Anyways, let's go finish the last 40 pages of this, which I'm sure will be a little spooky. I can't believe that happened. Oh my gosh. I'm sure this is a good time to read the scary book since I've already had like a minor anxiety attack today. It'll be fine. Let's keep it going. Keep that anxiety high. Gotta keep yourself on. Don't take my life advice, please. This is your reality. There isn't a scary mist outside. You're gonna be fine. You have a diet lemonade from Chick-fil-A. There are no scary monsters. That's a blank page. I don't like stories that don't have an actual ending. I want it all wrapped up in a nice bow. What are the theories on what happened in this? Are there theories? Has film theory made something for it? I feel like I haven't been that wrapped up in a book world in a while, like completely in the story. Loved it so much. His writing with my little aphantasia brain though. I do have to skip some of the long descriptive paragraphs, but that's just a me thing. I know some people who can actually picture stuff really like that, but my aphantasia self gets the main point of it, and then it's not like I'm really going to be able to add much onto it from there, you know? Do all his books end like this? Is this a thing that I just need to accept that I'll never actually get an ending, or... Alright, well... First Stephen King book down. Hopefully many more in the future, and at least one more in this video. That'll hopefully have a concrete ending, because my little brain doesn't know what to do with a not concrete ending. Luckily, my sister and brother-in-law also read this book around the same time, so I'll get to chit-chat with them, and they've watched the movie, so maybe they'll have more theories. You can't do that to me. It was really good, but I'm really mad there's no ending. Like, it was an ending, but it wasn't, you know? Is there a sequel? Is there fan fiction? I need something to close this story more than that. What happens? Oh, okay, well, on to the next one. Let's have a powwow. The last book was like spooky, creepy vibes. This is, I'm going to have nightmares about this situation vibes. Am I a famous author? No. Will I have nightmares that I'm a famous author and got kidnapped now? Probably. Probably, actually, I will. I'm barely 50 pages in. If I'm being so honest, I had the thought with myself earlier, am I gonna have to tap out of this book out of anxiety, fear? I used to love listening to true crime, and I stopped that because it was really bad for my anxiety, like constantly terrified. Is that the situation we're running into here? I'm gonna power through as much as I can in a healthy way for this video, but just know I'm a wimp, in fact. I'm so sorry, I'm a wimp. I can read all the gore and fantasy fighting, all of that. As soon as it starts to feel slightly real, that's when my brain goes, wee woo, wee woo, wee woo, wee woo. I don't read in here all the time, but it's so cozy. I need to do that more. I went to Barnes to pick up one book today, which was this beautiful Hunger Games illustrated edition. I had ordered it off of Amazon, and then when it came in, the book was like damaged on the corner and the spine was white right here. Just not pretty. Wasn't too bad, but when it's a $30 special edition book, I'm gonna get one that looks good. Yeah, like look at that. Stunning. Anyways, I was there and I knew before I went in, I might be in some trouble because I had seen these on Book Talk when I was scrolling. They're Lynn Painter books, but they have the cutest sprayed edges. Like, look at that beautiful pink with the hearts and the sparkles. I haven't read this one yet, so this needs to go on my TBR shelf. I just put it on my normal shelf because it's so cute, but it needs to go on the TBR shelf. But I also found a copy of Better Than the Movies, and look at the little jukebox. I'm so sorry. Also, these were $13 with the sprayed edges, which, not a bad deal. I'm actually okay with paying that for special edition sprayed edge. But I'm just so happy with them. I like how I picked up this book and not the new book. I forgot that was out. I need to buy that. Whoopsies. I'm just under 100 pages. Still a little horrifying. Still gonna give me nightmares. I think I'll be able to finish it, but at the same time, if it gets like a lot worse than it currently is, I might have to tap out. I might. But we're gonna try. We're gonna try real hard. Everyone, before I say this, you have to promise not to hate me. Okay? I really need you to promise. Why does it look like a side part? I'm liking Misery. No, I can tell that Misery is a good book, but my stupid fantasy reader brain is not super happy with reading it. I feel awful saying this because I can tell he's such a good author and I really like The Mist. I'm not a big true crime person. I like mysteries, not so much the crime aspect of them. Like, I love the Inheritance games and there's very minimal crime in there, if I remember correctly. And I like more when we're investigating the crime. I don't like being inside the victim's head of the crime. It's very jarring. It's very dark, and you can call me a wimp. I know I am. Like, this isn't shocking news to me. I'm gonna finish it. I am 170 pages in, so I think I only have that much left because it's a 340 page book, so I should be right on that math, I think. Hey Siri, what is 170 times 2? Yeah. I only have another 174 pages left. I also have to be honest in the fact that I am skimming this book slightly in areas. I feel really bad saying that. Again, it's just the long descriptions he does sometimes. I'm normally not like this with books. Is this your first time seeing me? I promise normally I'm not like this, but I don't know how to express I am liking the book. I'm just scared, I don't know. I promise I like more books than just Book Talk books. I promise. I liked The Mist. I'm liking this one. I'm just really trying. I don't know how to explain it because in my head this is like a good 4-star book so far. But at the same time, I'm so ready for it to be over, and I don't normally have that. I am so conflicted. I'm so conflicted. I think if I pick up another one of his books, I'll make sure it's not so much a true crime like this one, or more of the spooky. I also have Billy Summers down there, which I think will be my cup of tea once I have time to get to that, which who knows when that will be. Okay, I'm like stressed out today. Let's just go get some more, let's go read some words on paper. Paper words reading. I think things are about to get creepier. And I'm just not excited about it. Okay. I fear this may be getting, I've already said it's getting a little too dark for me. It's really dark. Gosh. I feel like I need to go watch like Hannah Montana or something to remind me the world isn't all so bad. I don't know why. Oh my gosh. Ugh. Oof. I don't want to cry right now. I'm holding back tears 100%. That was a lot. I've read gore and stuff like that before, and I've read it in the Red Rising series, and it's violent. But for some reason, that feels a lot different than this. This feels very based in reality, and Red Rising is like fighting, war, space, very futuristic, and this is just modern day brutality that feels like it could happen. But I'm so disconnected from the brutality in fantasy world and everything like that. It's interesting to read. It still gets me, but not like this one is. This one is just like giving me the heebie-jeebies. I didn't think I'd be this affected by this book. I feel really out of it right now. Okay. We only have about 100 pages left. I can make it through. Okay. I'm so tempted to do that right now. Okay, I'll catch up with y'all in a bit. I'm not gonna skip right now. I only have 90 more pages to go. There's actually 351 pages. I'm gonna be completely honest. I've already said it a lot, but I'm skimming even more than I was before. I think I'm still getting most of the important stuff, but I mentally cannot handle most of this story. Okay, this is satisfying. I don't know what I just went through. Is this how you feel after finishing every Stephen King book? Well, no, it's not, because the first one wasn't this bad. And let me clarify, this is the last time I will clarify this. When I say bad, I mean like scary, spooky, creepy, heebie-jeebies. I'm terrified. Oh my gosh. Okay, so we started, I read The Mist. So, you know, The Mist, not that bad. Spooky, a little scary, a little dark, not too bad, not realistic enough for me to really be that scared. Misery? A nightmare. Like, I'm not happy about finishing this book. I feel really weird right now. I feel really, really weird. I'm literally at a loss for words of what to say about this. I can't believe everything I just went through and the amount of skimming I did, and I still went through so much. So much. I still feel like I could cry. Like, I really, really feel like I could cry right now. If you want some spooky vibes for Halloween, obviously Stephen King is the way to go. I will probably be taking a good long break for my sanity from Stephen King. I do want to get to Billy Summers at some point. I was not expecting this to affect me the way it did. I really wasn't. Content warning, literally everything. Okay, I'm gonna go like make some hot chocolate or some sort of comfort food here, chill out for the rest of the night, and start reading some random fantasy book and do a deep dive and laugh at funny fantasy characters. Okay, yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. Good books, 4 stars for both of them. I know they're supposed to make me feel this way, so I guess that's a good thing. There's like a pit in my stomach. A pit. Oh. I wish I could say I was overreacting right now and playing my anxiety and, I don't know, complete out of
it personality up. I'm not. I'm just gonna go watch the rest of the football game and remember that the world really can't be that bad if people get paid millions of dollars to throw a ball around. It just can't be that bad, can it? Oh gosh. Okay, if you liked seeing me lose my mind once again, but for a different reason, I guess like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see y'all in the next video. Bye y'all, I'm not sleeping tonight.